So the smoky flavors and aromas that you're picking up on, those are typically going to come from peated malt. And peated malt has been used typically in single malt production for a very, very long time, and traditionally in Scotland. There's some really fun things going on in that space right now though. Mesquite malt is something that I'm actually very interested in. There's some different distilleries in the United States, us being included, who are mesquiting their malt instead of peating it. So it's kind of an interesting category, but the smoky notes that you're picking up on, that's usually from a peat malt. So we have 10 different barrel storage areas, and 5 of those are actually their own building, and we call those barrel sheds. So in Kentucky and traditional whiskey producing regions, those are called rick houses. Here in Iowa, we call them our barrel sheds. The size of each varies a lot. I mean, the smallest one holds, I think, like 90 barrels, and the biggest one, which is the one we're in now, holds 3,000. So, you know, we've really pieced them together over time. We've kind of added a barrel shed when we can add one financially, and that's how it's happened. So we've gone from very small ones to fairly sizable ones over the last 15 years. So typically the spelling of the word whiskey is going to come down to where's the distillery located. If your distillery is in the United States or Ireland, it's usually going to have an E in the word. And if it's in Scotland, Japan, Canada, or other nations, it's usually not going to have an E in the spelling. Ooh, that one's a trap. I love the Hawks, I love the Cyclones, but I'll just deflect the question by saying, go Kirkwood Eagles. Well, that about wraps it up for today. Thanks so much for watching. Well, that about wraps it up for today. Thanks. Oh, God. Well, that about wraps it up for today. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to watch our stories every Monday for an opportunity to submit more questions. I always look forward to answering those for you, and we'll see you next time. Full-time job here.